What it do, everybody? This is another drive to work / Trap Chronicles. That's probably what I call it, drive to work. Just trying to get there in time. Kind of late. Stayed up late last night. Working on my dream. You know how that goes. Finding out stuff. Working on social media stuff. You know how that goes. So, looking to get there. Then on top of that, this morning, I had to talk to First Lady and let her know some stuff. I'm like, when it comes to women, sometimes I tell First Lady, I'm like, you just need to tell me what you want. You know what I mean? Because not telling me and then me doing something aggravates me. I think women all want to do this. I gotta tell her today, I'm like, look, I picked out some clothes. She was like, nah, I don't really like that. I think it's, I'm like, look. If you want the clothes to be a certain way, and you want the kiddo to dress a certain way, and want this, just lay the clothes out like you did before, and I'll put them on them. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I know my child. My child ain't thinking about nothing about no clothes. My child has never came to me at her age right now and said, ooh, Daddy, I'm about to kill him with this fit. The only thing she's ever said to me is, Daddy, I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. We're going to have fun. We're going to hang out with John, Bella, Marco. You know what I'm saying? That's all. She don't say, Daddy, I'm about to kill him with this fit. Or she be like, Daddy, we colored, paint. She don't say nothing about her fit. So that's why I tell First Lady, I'm like, if you want a certain outfit or a certain look or whatever, you just lay it out for me. Don't have me put it together and then you be like, nah, I told you I don't really like it like that. Look, if you want it a certain way, just lay it out. And I had to tell her, I'm like, look, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But like I said before, if you want it a certain way, just lay it out. I mean, you didn't really tell me. You was doing it before. You just got busy and stopped doing it. Will you pick the clothes out last week and it was fine? I said, that's my point. See? When I picked it out last week, it was no problem. Now all of a sudden this week is a problem. And I had to tell her, as a man, you can't go around, It's either you like the way I do it or you don't like the way I do it. If you don't like it, then let's just get on routine and you just pick them out and I just go about what you want. Because it don't bother me. My main thing is getting her ready so that she can go to school and get her learn on. I don't care. Like I said before, I've never heard my kids say, Dad, I'm about to kill him with this fit. Ooh, get him. Ooh. I've never heard her say that. Never. So that's what I was trying to tell her. And then we had to have another conversation about unwritten work from home rules. Like, look, First Lady's working from home now. She's never really done this. And I had to tell her, I'm like, look, unwritten rules of working from home. She was like, what do you mean? I said, when you work from home and there's dishes in the sink, you gotta put them in the dishwasher. You gotta put them in the dishwasher. She's like, oh, I was busy all day. It's like, look, you're not Obama. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even presidents got time to go to Camp Howard. Even presidents got time to tweet. So you're not busy 8 hours. She starts laughing like she always does. And then I'll be like, look, just put them in the dishwasher. You can even, if you want to take them out, cool. If you don't, I'll take them out when I get home. But just put them in the dishwasher. Because that way we just have the kitchen just tidied up, no problem. I said laundry. If the laundry is dirty, put it in the laundry washer and dryer. You want to take it out, fold it, cool. If you don't, take it out, put it in the basket, and I'll fold it when I get home. She was like, okay. I said, when I worked from home, when I had a work from home gig that wasn't sales and I had to be out in the field and I was working at home like you were on the computer all day, I would take a break, decompress, put the dishes up, wash the dishes, vacuum, fold the laundry. Those are my decompressing things, take my mind off the work. She was like, okay. I said, these are unwritten rules about working from home. She was like, okay, I can do that. I was like, all right. That's why I tell you, man, when you're new to this work from home game, there's rules to this. You feel me? There's rules to this. So we had was all good. You know, I just had to let her know. There's rules to this. That's why the name of this video is probably gonna be "There's rules to this." And women and a woman need to tell you what they want. You know. But we cool. You know. Luckily, that's just, you know, minor stuff. You know, I'm glad I ain't gotta wake up and worry about someone trying to put a bag over my head or Lorena bobbing me or something like that. But yeah, I just had to tell her the unwritten rules of working from home. She's new to this. I've been true to this. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to tell her, like, look, I just now started going into the office, and I don't even like that. But I've been true to this, so I know. I said, remember when I work from home? You come home, you be like, hey, you vacuum. The bathroom's clean, dishes put up, you know what I'm saying? You done picked up some errands, got some groceries. Remember all that? I was like, yeah. I said, I would do that stuff during my lunch. Or I would stop at some point during the day at work and be like, I'm done working, and I would go do other stuff. She was like, I gotta figure out that stop point. I said, yeah, because no matter how much you keep working, there's always gonna be more work to do. So you can work yourself all day to death, then you'll get off and be like, what have I accomplished? I don't work myself from 8:30 to 5:30, and now I ain't even had a moment. I ain't even eat lunch. That's what I'm saying. I said, the reason you haven't been able to do some of these things because you ain't taking a lunch. I said, you're working yourself to death. You're not making yourself valuable for the people that you're working for. You're not making yourself valuable for yourself because you're working yourself down. I said, I know it's new to you, boo. You know, I was rubbing her head. I said, I know it's new. I'm caressing her cheek. I said, I know it's new to you, boo. I know you're new to this. I know you're new to this. And Big E's been true to this. I understand. But I'm trying to tell you, when you work from home, you gotta take breaks. Because you'll get up, start working 8:30. Next thing you know, because you work from home, there's no clock out time like when you go in the office and you leave. When you leave, you know you're done. Work from home, I can do a little bit more. Get another email, I do a little bit more. Next thing you know, it's 5:15, 5:30, 6 o'clock, you're still working. I'm like, it's okay. Big E's here to help you. So, you know, how to, drop them gems on them, you know what I'm saying? You know, let her know what the game is. So, you know, I thought I should discuss that. Because it was just something I was like, people that work from home, if you don't know these unwritten rules, come on now. If you live by yourself, it's already known. It's not an unwritten rule. What it is these are tasks I gotta get done, because if they don't get done, who gonna do them? But if you live with your partner, it's an unwritten rule. You should know that. Now, some of y'all might be like, Eric, I work from home, but I make the money. My wife needs to do that. My girlfriend needs to do that. Hey, or if you're a woman, you work from home, you be like, my dude does that because he ain't got no job or whatever it may be. Or I work, I make the money, and he works at home. Well, I don't know what your situation is. Whatever what you got worked out. You know what I'm saying? Your dynamic in your house. I'm not a relationship counselor. I'm just telling you my perspective. That's it. I think too many people nowadays get on the net want to give you counseling, relationship advice, and they ain't got their stuff together. Or they getting it together, they trying to do too much. That's not me. Relationship advice is not what I give. Now, if you're a homeboy, homegirl, you ask me my opinion, I'll give it to you. But if you don't ask me, I'm not giving it to you, because that's just not what I do. I don't give it unsolicited opinions not being asked. I learned from my old pastor, Pastor Gregory. Sometimes people don't want opinion. They just want to hear, they just want to talk their issue out, want somebody to listen. So with that being said, I always just listen. And I don't give my opinion. And I'd be like, yep, true, I understand that. And then at the end of the conversation, they'd be like, so you ain't going to say nothing? What you mean? You ain't going to tell me what you think? Oh, I tell them straight up, like, look, I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just taking this as maybe you just wanted, me to listen. And that was it. I could have swore I put some gas in my car. I don't remember what day. It may have been Wednesday, because I knew it was on a full tank of gas. I know I put $25 to fill my car up. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, how? I filled it up. Now I'm like, okay, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's fine, okay. I'm gonna let y'all know, the green machine only takes $25 to fill up. And I got a trunk big enough to put bodies in that bad boy. Anyways, so yeah, like I tell people, I'm not giving you my opinion unless you ask. Because the problem is too many people be asserting themselves in people's business, and then all of a sudden when stuff goes wrong, they're going to point the finger at you. And you're like, you're the one that told me to do that. My prime example, I just had an ex. I remember she was telling me a story, right? It was about her lying sister. And she was like, yeah, you know, she said the girl's name, I'm not going to get into all that. She's like, she mad at me. I mean, no, we were talking. And I said something. She was like, girl, I don't even want to hear what you said. It's your fault. I'm mad at you. I was like, why she say that for? What you do? So I don't know what she talking about. I said, what are you talking about? What did I do? She said, you're the one that told me that I should leave my husband. I shouldn't even be with him. Because at the time he wasn't acting right or wasn't being, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know the extent of everything. I don't know if he was cheating. They later on, that may happen later on. He started talking to other girls. I don't know at that point what was going on. I think maybe at that time he may have been not coming home. But I don't know. But she said to her, the girl I was talking to, that ex, said, hey, you're the one that told me to leave him. Divorce my ex. I don't even want to hear what you're saying no more. So when she told me this, I remember it was in Atlanta. She told me this. I just looked at her. I went back to playing the PS4. This time PS4 was out. PS5 was not out. Definitely was not out. And playing college football, I think. And she was like, she was like, you ain't gonna say nothing? I said, you want my opinion? Yeah. I said, man, you was dead wrong with that situation. She was like, what you mean? This is my line sister. I said, line sister or not? I said, well, you need to ask yourself, y'all are girls. There's so many of y'all on the line. How close are y'all? Are y'all super close? Is your road dog close? Or y'all just line sister close? I mean, I feel like we close, line sister close, kind of close. Right. I said, this ain't a day one from back home or day one y'all just know whatever, because if that was the case, then she wouldn't have been blaming you for the situation. Second of all, you need to weigh your relationship going into this. And then third, most of all, if I'm you, I would have never gave her no opinion about, you need to divorce your husband and leave your husband. So why was not? He wasn't acting right. Because that's not your call. And I said, a lot of times people get entangled in people's issues with other people, thinking that they helping them, but really, actuality, you making it worse, because at the end of the day, them and that person, they may be going back and forth, but they can mend what's going on. But you, on the other hand, you're going to always be an outsider, and they're going to look at you like, why you get involved, and why you tell them this, and whatever. You're going to end up straining your relationship with both of them. I didn't think about that. I'm like, yeah. So if it had been me, it should have been like, girl, he ain't acting right. What do you think I should do? I said, girl, I would have been like, girl, I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm going to say this, girl. It's not my decision on what you should do. It's the decision on what you should do. What makes you happy? What do you feel like you need to do? And then I would listen to her. She would have been like, I don't know, I want to see things. I would have been like, you need to see things. So I would have said something like this. Talk to him. Can y'all go to therapy? See if you guys can figure this stuff out, mend this relationship, work this out, make it happen. Can y'all do that? I would have said things like that. I would have said safe keywords like that. She said, but he wasn't. He was treating her wrong. She said he was treating me wrong. It don't matter what she was saying, because if she's saying, I'm like, if she's telling you that he's treating her wrong, and that he's doing all this, why ain't she leaving now? She was like, right. She's telling you this to vent. She ain't telling you this because this is what she want to do. She's telling you this because she wants to vent. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what to do. So what it means is that she's on the wire, and you have either the opportunity to push her to go to the left and go away, or push her to the right to work this out. So that when it does time, and so if she does want to leave, it'd be on her own merit, it'd be on her own ground, and you ain't the one to blame. But if you pushed her to the left, and now she's starting to look back on all this stuff later on and be like, you know something, I would never did this if you hadn't been pushing me. So, Eric, now look, obviously she felt that way. She brought it up. Obviously she felt that way because she talking about she don't want to hang out with you at times. She was just dumbfounded. And that's why I tell people all the time, it don't matter how many degrees you have, if you ain't got common sense, or being able to peep the game that's been peeped to you, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for discernment. I thank God for me learning wisdom. Sometimes I don't always have the best wisdom, But I thank God for me being able to get wisdom. I thank God for me wanting to learn wisdom. That's a bimbo trip. I thank God for me wanting to learn wisdom. I thank God that every day I'm able to get more and more wisdom. I should pray God every day for more and more wisdom. Like the guy in Proverbs. That guy, I forgot his name. But that's my favorite scripture chapter of the book Proverbs, because he asked for wisdom. You know? And I said all that to say, like, she said it to her, and then she just felt so hurt. I was like, I don't know what to say, man. And once I explained it to her, she was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I said what your heart was. Your heart is like, it's my girl. No, that's not how it works. Because you thinking too deep into this. You ain't thinking long term into this. I'm thinking long term. I said, this was me. The homeboy told me this. I would never tell me his wife. Nah, bro. Nah, man. You need to, I tell you need to mend it, talk it out, therapy, whatever. And then after that, you need to do what you feel is best for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have said next. I ain't telling you that because, like I said, it'll end up in a situation like that. That person blaming you for pushing them over the edge. If a person's gonna leave, you let them leave on their own merit. Because if they end up leaving, you can end up being like, yeah, man, it didn't work out. Man, that sucks. Yeah, you know, I did like you said, man. I tried to talk, tried therapy. I said, and then you could be like, yeah, you're right. You know, you tried those things. Unfortunately, it still didn't work out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I did do those things. Instead of being like, I left, and I didn't even try to talk it out in therapy. Why didn't you tell me that? Because that's what she told her. You didn't even try to tell me that we should go to therapy. Now, some people may be like, why is her friend blaming the girl you used to talk to? She didn't take responsibility for herself. Yeah, that sounds easy, but we know how it is. Sometimes when people are aggravated, they want to point the finger at somebody. They're not thinking like that. And overall, the whole situation is messed up. But the way to make sure that you're not at the fault with that, don't give people that opinion to be like, you need to do this. You just need to give your unbiased opinion and lead them in the direction of like, look, if that's what you want to do, you need to decide that. I'm not telling you to decide that. I'm going to tell you that you need to talk to them, get some communication going, get some dialogue going, because a lot of times when people feel like this, there ain't no dialogue going, there ain't no communication going, and there's a lot of not stuff misinterpreted or not being said that need to be talked about. So, yeah, man. After I had to drop them jewels on her, she was just like, man, I ain't think about it. I was like, yeah. And they called me the young one. All right. Because she was older than me. And I'm just like, she didn't know what to say. I think she was baffled that somebody way younger than her peeped that game. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, they were still cool, but once you tell somebody that I blame you for me and my husband getting a divorce, yeah, you'll be cool, but hey, really? You're just kind of so-so speaking cool. You're not really cool. Because in the back of the mind, that girl is always going to be thinking, like, you're the reason. And then she was going on dates like, I'm not happy with these dating. This dating scene is horrible out here, and da-da-da-da. So I'm like, yeah. It's one of them type of situations. It just kept going on and on and on. Anyways, I say all that to say, I don't give relationship advice. And I don't give my unsolicited opinions to my friends. You ask, and I give it. You know what I mean? Now, if you like my older brother, line brother, and we talking, then I might give it, because I know that when you talking to me, I know what you're saying. In so many words like, yo dog, what you think? What you think means what's your opinion, you know what I mean? I can tell by a combo, I can tell by a demeanor, I can tell by a relationship. But some friends, no. Because sometimes that's not what they want. They just want to vent, and that's fine. I be like that too. Sometimes I want to vent, and that's it. So, yeah, man, just be careful out there, man. You don't want to be the person that pushes somebody over the edge in the wrong direction where they get mad at you later on. They need to decide if that's not what they want to do. They need to decide that's not what they want to do. Not you deciding for them. So we have made it to the trap. Parking in my spot. My spot over here in the back. Big in the back. Alright, y'all. With that being said, That's the end of the day. I mean, the end of the ride to work, Trap Chronicles. You know, y'all keep tuning in, keep watching the videos. I appreciate y'all. Support the love. And we'll see you this afternoon. And remember, keep living your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you.